I hope that right to repair blows up and it becomes like law or big
I
or
think they're going to have
something.
no choice because there's no way their service center network can keep servicing when they have 4 million cars on the road.
So in Mass, speaking of right to repair, that's up on the ballot this year, and so the manufacturers are actually fighting back now. There's a campaign that says that is tying in right to repair to domestic violence.
Wow.
What?
And how they're doing that is they're running ad campaigns saying like crazy husbands are going to be logging into their cars, getting that information and finding out where people are going.
That reminds me of that Defense of Sunshine bullshit that they pulled in Florida that failed, thankfully.
Like cybersecurity. Well, people are going to log into your car. They're going to know where you've been. They're going to know this. They're going to know that. You need to trust us, the manufacturer. We know what's best for you.
And then the technician can come by and rob you after work.
Right, exactly.
Or rob you at the shop.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, pity the consumer that needs the $8,000 repair to fix their car, and they only have one option to get it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
That's
not cool.
Yeah.
So this right to repair bill, you're saying this is a federal bill to roll it back, or this is in Massachusetts, in Mass?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's also getting traction in Europe, right? In the EU.
Mm-hmm. It needs to. People need to know about this stuff. This is insane.
Yeah, Tesla and John Deere, they're not coming out on the right side of this thing.
Well, there's tons of companies. Look at Apple.
And
you used to be able to buy a computer and add RAM or take things out. And now Apple's making glued together sealed boxes that you buy it and it's like you're done. You throw it away.
Yeah. I this whole throwaway society thing doesn't sit well with me. So like I'm curious, like if that's the mission of Tesla for sustainability and keeping things green, like so why can't like I look at these, you see my video I made where like I'm looking at a sea of wrecked Teslas in a yard.
In the yard, yeah.
It literally kills me to see like thousands of hours of engineering and lithium-ion batteries soak into the earth.
Yeah.
Like, can we do something with like? Can we like if you could just let us have tools so we could like fix this stuff, we can do it. And like the argument is, well, when a car that you fix blows up, it makes the company look bad. And I'm like, but wait, what about the cars that I don't fix that blow up on their own? Like they'll like don't.
Somehow the landfill is better to exploding cars. You know what I mean? Like that's okay, sure. We'll poison our grandchildren. So
their attitude to used cars and fully functional components that are removed from the cars is just, it doesn't fit the mission. Like once the car leaves new, like it's like they wash their hands of it. They don't really want to repair it. They don't really want to do any body shop work. I mean, like those ones in the junkyard, they could fix them themselves, so they don't want anybody else to do it. Resell them and say, hey, you know, these are factory certified wrecked cars, good to go again. And like when they remove the computer boards, like they could erase them first and then put them in as warranty replacements or whatever versus drilling holes in them.
Manufacturers want people to buy new cars. I mean, it's like Tony has the older Prime that doesn't support Apple CarPlay. They could do a software update, but they want you to buy the 2021 model.
Yeah, that's a regular car company that doesn't sell themselves as green. These other company is what the mission, right? The mission. Support the mission.
I learned
is put as many dollars in Elon's pocket.
Yes.
I learned this lesson a long time ago where I was still in college and my friend and I said, I have a great idea. People spend too long at the grocery store. Let's go there, catalog everything, create a map. When you need something, you type it in. It tells you exactly where it is in the store.
Yeah.
I brought it to the store, and it was the first lesson about business that I really learned, like in the flesh. Yeah. And I said, this is a system. You can get customers in and out of this store 20% faster because they'll know where everything is. And the owner said to me, we don't want them to know where everything is.
Yeah, exactly. We want them to run the maze to buy more.
They spend more time in the store, they browse.
We want them to buy. Like our business is to make money. the longer you spend in the store, the more things you're going to buy.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Have a nice day. Yeah.
My local grocery store, they have an app now finally, and it'll tell you where everything is, the general area. So it's like, hey, I need to get hamburger pickles. They're over there on 12. All right, 12 is 1,000 feet long. Go look on 12. Yeah, right. At least you're not looking at the whole store, but
some stores are getting it. I was at the local Home Depot the other day, and I went on my phone, and it said aisle 27,
Bay 12,
14 or whatever, and boom, it was there, 7. And it was great.
Home Depot is. I've noticed that, but I'm wondering, is Home Depot the same as a grocery store where you just browse? Oh, I need a shovel. Oh, I need a tractor. Oh, I need, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm here. I'm going to buy a new vanity and a kitchen range. Yeah.
But for the contractors, if you're in and out, I can get 3 boxes of nails and work on 3 houses, or I can spend all day working on the one house with the 1 box of nails.
Right.
Yeah. Whereas us coming in on the weekend, we're not really their customer. We're surplus.
But I mean, you're exactly right, Rich. I mean, what we, the consumers, think would be a great, powerful tool.
Yeah.
The company is sitting there saying, no, we're not going to give that to you on purpose. It's not a mistake.
Why would Tesla want those cars back on the road? I don't think it has anything with the liability. I think that's 100 more cars that we're not selling.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah.
It's not very green.
I think I answered my own question. So thank you guys very much for helping me think through that one.
That's what we're here for.
And for not giving you the answer you simply asked for, right? That's kind of our mission here, is not giving people answers.
Literally.
Which is great, because we usually don't have them in the program. So.
Educated. This is great, guys. This is good.